I am so thrilled to be welcoming three young women who are running their own businesses to the Ripples of Success stage today. You're going to love their story. I loved meeting you guys at the trade show. It was super awesome. And I love what you're doing. It's really fun. So I thought I would just ask you guys some questions and you can tell me a little bit about your business and we can find out how awesome you are. Sound good?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. So the first thing I'd love for you to do is, can each of you just tell me like a little bit about who you are and the business that you're running? Do you want to start, Ellie?
Sure. So I do soaps because we got invited to World Performance of Canada. So I'm making money so I can help pay for my trip.
Very cool. And okay, so tell me about you. How old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
You're 10. Okay, I guessed well. I figured you guys were around 10. So you're 10, and you live in the Barrie area, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have brothers and sisters?
I have two brothers.
Okay. And you got invited to what?
World Performance of Canada, so I'm representing Team Canada.
Wow, for dancing.
Yeah.
Did you all dance?
Yeah.
So you make soaps and you make them in all different flavors, and I guess they're not really flavors for soap, are they?
Yeah, they're like different scents.
Different scents. Okay. So different scents, and so we're going to come back and talk a little bit about how you do that. Okay. Cool. Olivia, go.
I made bracelets with my sister Katerina, and we started making bracelets because a girl in town, her name was Lillian. We raised a little bit of money for her. We were making like bubblegum bracelets, which are like beads that are like this big, and we were raising money for her cancer treatment. But now we are raising money for me so that I can go to Portugal next year to dance with Team Canada.
Okay, cool. I love that. And you're also in Barrie? Siblings? Brothers, sisters?
Well, I have a sister.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Kayleigh, tell us about you.
Okay, so I make crayons, and this is the second business that I've made because in COVID, I had a business called Crafts for a Cause by Kay. And so I was saving up money for charities like Sick Kids, My Hospital, Kids Help Phone, and other things like that. And then, so Kayleigh's Crayon Creations is actually saving up for me to go to Portugal with my friends.
Wonderful, for dancing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So you guys all started your businesses because you wanted to support something important, whether it was a charity or whether it was because of your friend or because you guys wanted to support your own journey towards competing in Portugal.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I totally love that. That's so amazing. So why does it matter? Does it matter that you're actually doing it for those reasons? Like, does that change how you feel about the business? What do you think? I don't know. Maybe you've always done it that way, so maybe it doesn't change anything.
Not really.
So when you make a sale, what do you think about when you get that money?
I think about getting closer to my goal of getting getting to Portugal.
Nice. That's awesome. And what kind of feedback have you had from your clients? Ellie, why don't you tell me?
It's like, I don't know. It's like mostly good feedback.
Yeah, what kinds of things do they say?
They say that they love my soap and they like the essential oils I put in them.
Nice. Nice. That's great. And how about you, Olivia?
They say like, wow, these, like, you make these? I was like, yeah, I make these.
That's awesome. And how about you, Kayleigh?
They say like, wow, these crayons are amazing. My kids are gonna love them.
They're really fun shapes. I really liked that. Really fun shapes. Do your clients know that you're saving money for your trip? Do you talk about that?
Yeah, we talk about that a lot.
Do you think that that's why they buy it?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Because I want to like help us get to Portugal.
Yeah.
Cool. What I really liked when I came and saw your booth at the women's night market was, first of all, I love that you guys are working together, separate businesses, but coming together. That was super fun for me. And I love the quality of the stuff you had available, because often I think when we think about kids' businesses, we sort of go, oh, that's nice. And I was like, no, these women are business women that are building like good quality stuff, and they're selling at good prices. And you guys, I was super impressed with how you approached it. How long have you guys been doing? No, you said, Kayleigh, you said this is your second business, and you're 10 as well?
No, I'm 8.
Oh my gosh, you're 8 and you've had 2 businesses. Wow. Okay. So you're 8.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you've been running your businesses for what, 2 years? Since COVID. So partway through COVID, 1 year?
Well, I was doing the first business for like a long time. It was like probably all of COVID, and then after COVID, I'm like, well, I got dance, and then I had WPC auditions. So then I'm like, oh my gosh,
Busy businesswoman. I got stuff to do. So then you decided to do Kayleigh's crayons.
Yeah.
Cool.
Save up money to go.
Okay. I love that. Okay. And Olivia, how long have you been running your business?
2 years?
2 years. Cool. And how old are you?
I'm 10.
10. Okay. 10, 10, and 8. And Ellie, how long have you been running yours?
I've only been doing it for a couple months.
Couple of months. Okay. And were you inspired by your friends?
Yeah, and then I also wanted to help pay for my trip.
Nice.
So me and my mom were talking, and I'm like, I should make soaps to help pay.
So good. Had you made soaps before?
No.
No? How did you decide to make soaps? Why that?
Because we were trying to think of something that was like easier to do, and we thought of soaps.
Love it. Love it. And does your mom help you?
Yeah, she helps a bit with the stove.
With the actual, the stove stuff. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. How about you, Olivia? Does your mom help you, or your?
Well, my mom helps us like a little bit, but that's just because when we tie the knots, it has to be super glued, and if me and Katarina do it, we'll probably glue our fingers together.
Yeah, we want to be careful with super glue. So the safety is important. Okay, how about you, Kayleigh?
My mom helps with like the oven, because you have to cook the crayons before they come out.
Right. So safety, so crazy glue and heat is where mom comes in. Okay. And she also drives you around to trade shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the first time you've done a trade show, or have you done other ones?
That was my first one.
Your first one?
I have done a lot of others.
You've done a lot of them. Well, 2 years you've been in business, right? How about you, Kayleigh?
I don't really know how many.
Oh, a bunch, eh?
Okay, so it was my first one that time as well.
Okay, cool.
So it was like kind of new, but like when I was there, I felt like it's been like the 10th one or something.
It felt, because you were like old hat. It was easy peasy.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, and working together is really good. My business partner and I work together as well, and it's way more fun when you've got like people that you're doing creativity with and thinking about business ideas together. Where can people buy your stuff?
So I have like a Facebook and Instagram page, and you can just like text the order through there.
Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm telling you guys, tell me, and then we're going to get all the details, and we're going to put it right in the notes for the show here so that people know how to buy your stuff. Okay, good. How about you, Olivia?
Pretty sure it's the same as Ellie's. You can just like, I have a Instagram page and a Facebook page.
Okay.
And you can just text us like which bracelet you want, because we always post pictures of the bracelets.
Okay. And you make necklaces too, right? Yeah, they're really pretty. Okay, good. And how about you, Kayleigh?
I have Facebook and Instagram as well. So we like,
Guys are all that in a bag of chips. Okay, so you can put orders in through those.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going to give me all the details. We're going to put it right in the show notes and make sure people know how to buy stuff from you. And will you mail stuff to them if they're not from around here?
So since soaps can melt if they're out too long, sometimes we drive them to the person.
Okay, so if they're kind of close-ish to Barrie.
Yeah, or they can like come and pick it up someday.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
I'm pretty sure that we mail.
Okay, we just have to make sure we cover the cost of the shipping. Okay, super. Your mom, you're like, Mom, we're mailing it. Okay, got it. Same with you, Kayleigh?
Well, crayons also get overheated sometimes. So I would probably just put them in a bag.
Okay, and for pickup or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We'll put all that detail in the show notes. Awesome. So what I want to know from each of you before we wrap up is, what have you learned from being an entrepreneur?
I've learned how to like talk to people and like tell them about my business, because I don't usually like to talk to people that I don't know very well. Yeah.
You're doing a great job, and you did a great job with me at the show. And I saw you guys talk to everybody at the show. It was awesome. Okay, Kayleigh, what have you learned from being an entrepreneur? A 2 times entrepreneur.
I've learned that some people who are like at markets don't really want to buy it, and that some people do. So I learned that sometimes you sell them and sometimes you don't.
Yeah, and you kind of have to not take it personally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one for sure. How about you, Ellie? Oh, sorry, go ahead, Kayleigh. Yeah, I was like, come on, buy my stuff. How about you, Ellie? What have you learned?
I've learned not to like not be so shy and like to just talk about stuff. And I've also learned that it's that not like the same as Kayleigh, that not everybody is going to buy your products, because sometimes people are like have sensitive skin, so they can't use certain like soaps on it.
Yeah, yeah. It's really, you know, when you're in business for a while, you start to get to know who your client is, right? And there's certain people who are going to be bang on your client, and the people who aren't, that's okay. They're going to go and do their thing, right? That's awesome. Okay, can people just make a donation to your trip fund?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that would probably be okay. So we're also going to make sure that people can get in touch with you, and if anybody wants to just make a donation to help you guys get to Portugal. When's your trip?
It's June 30th.
Of next year, 2023. Okay, so you guys have a little bit of time. So we're gonna get people to buy your stuff so that you can raise money and have great business sense. And we're also inviting anybody that wants to make a donation to you guys to, and if they want to make one, you guys are going to split it evenly, right? Okay, good, because you guys are buds. That's awesome. Okay, I have to say, you guys are so fun. I love it. Are you going to be at the night market again in August or September?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to see, everybody who's listening, if you want to see these ladies and you want to get their stuff, there's a night market on August, I think it's the 25th. We'll put the link to the night market information here as well. It's right in Barrie. It's a super ton of fun. And there's also good swag bags. So awesome. Thank you so much, ladies. It was really fun to talk to you.
Thank you.